about your use of cuss words and like telling people
You mean
to
like fucking shit
and telling like that.
Yeah, those cuss words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
do you think that let me just I'll just kind of cut to the chase really quick.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Bueno, acá le están criticando que usa malas palabras.
Do you think that you're fooling God when you say shoot or darn it? Do you think that God's stupid? Do you think God's that when you go darn it, he doesn't know what you mean? Or when you go frick, do you think he doesn't know?
Well,
Are you fooling him? Are you like, God, earmuffs, God? Earmuffs.
no, I don't think that's how.
Bueno, para arrancar le está preguntando si cuando decís las malas palabras disfrazadas, por ejemplo, no sé, decir en vez de mierda, miércoles, o no sé, cosas así. Si lo estás burlando a Dios, o sea, como si lo estás tomando por tonto, digamos.
God sees it. If you try to change things, I think God sees that you're trying to do something that, to follow his way.
Yeah,
God
just so
appreciates
that you understand, these are social taboos, not biblical taboos. They're social taboos. The word, just so you understand. It's
not just the cussing. I didn't get to finish. It's, I guess, too, the way that, because remember, we're representations of Christ. We're kind of like his attorney. We're God's counsel here on earth.
Split.
Yeah.
Do you just feel that the way that you come at people, even people who are non-Christians, do you think that that's how Jesus would do it, or do you not believe in Jesus either?
How should I go about things that would make you happy?
It's not about. I'm just asking from a Christian who has seen the show.
And I'm asking you,
as a Christian who has seen the show.
Since you're concerned with the way that I approach people with the correct tone, even though Christ was literally making corded whips and running people out of temples, my tone is way off. I would like for you, instead of telling me how do you feel about A, B, and C? Obviously, I'm wrong. Tell me what I need to do to make you happy. What can I do for you?
Well, it's not to make me happy. Something I've noticed is if people watching the show think that that's how a Christian would treat somebody, especially, it just comes off very mean and judgmental. And I'm not saying we're not to judge righteously in the church, we are. But I've just seen you cussing and like saying, shut the F up. If Jesus were to be here, that's not how Jesus would talk to.
You've never seen me say shut the F up on this show.
Yeah, that was me.
I mean, it's a lot of cussing, and you do kind of, you are a debater, and I get it, but I just from a Christian.
Bueno, le está preguntando si así se comportaría Jesús.
Say some socially taboo words that you don't like.
No, it has nothing about what I don't like. It has to do with God's nature, but I know you don't believe in the Bible now, so that makes more sense.
What does God's nature say about your tattoo?
I got these before I was a Christian.
Oh, okay, so as long as I swore before I was a Christian, that would make it fine?
Yeah, because once you're born again, you have to be born again.
Okay, so then why don't you cover the tattoo up?
Because I was born again, I was forgiven.
Yeah, but why don't you cover it up?
Because if I covered it up, then that's me saying that I'm not born again, that I wasn't forgiven for this.
Right, so I'm not going to lie to God about my nature, right? Because I say the F word.
I'm just saying scripture.
Bueno, le dice, digamos, vos que sos cristiana, suponete, ¿por qué no te... ¿qué pensaría Jesús de tu tatuaje? Ella dice, me los hice antes de ser cristiana. Entonces lo que él dice, bueno, ¿por qué no te los tapás? Porque los tatuajes representan que me hice cristiana, entonces me perdonaron todo antes. Y lo que dice, bueno, si yo decía malas palabras antes de ser cristiano, ¿por qué tengo que dejar de decirlas? Si de esa forma representaría que me hice cristiano y que está todo perdonado.
It tells us how to act, and it perverse cuss words.
Then tell me how I should act. What should I do? Well, how should I change my tone to make you happy?
It's not to make me happy. It would be to make God happy.
It's not. Okay.
I mean, as a
Can
as a
we
sister
open
in
up?
Christ,
I would like. I'm glad that you brought this up because I'd like to do a social experiment with you, if you don't mind. Just a very quick social experiment, Christian to Christian. If we were to return your cell phone, I would like to open up our DMs and go DM for DM and see how many DMs you've gotten from people who are thanking you for bringing them to Christ, and versus how many people thank me.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
She got her phone.
Bueno, acá van a hacer un experimento en el cual van a ver en sus mensajes cuántas personas les agradecen por haberlos llevado más cerca de Cristo y convertirse al cristianismo, etc.
Yeah, I grabbed it last time.
You first.
I am going here. I'll let someone else read through it too. Just don't read the one with 2K. About his baby mama. Okay, someone want to go through it?
Yeah, let's go through it.
I don't think you can show on.
I can't show? Okay.
Just read it out.
Yeah, just read them.
Go to my like message requests and stuff.
Where am I going?
Go to message requests here.
Okay. Thank you for your Christian post. That prayer is almost as beautiful as ... I'm not going to click on them. I'm just going to scroll through, see what I see that has to do with God.
No. How many people have converted to Christianity?
Well, you haven't converted anybody.
I haven't?
Jesus does that. Yeah, you can't convert anybody or save anybody. You can
Okay,
plant
well,
a
how many
seed.
people whose words, your words have reached who have thanked you for converting them? That's my question.
If,
O sea, ella tiene mensajes de gente que muy lindo el post sobre cristianismo, qué sé yo. Le dice, ¿cuántas personas convertiste al cristianismo?
people are thanking you for converting them.
No, they're thanking me for hearing the words. That's it.
I mean, it's a lot. She can.
They're worshiping him.
And it's not about, I'm just.
Okay, so how many?
Okay, I'm
Wait,
not even
I
gonna
wanna-
lie, she's got a lot, but
Of,
she's,
of people
yeah.
who
And
say
look
I
at some
came
of
to
my
Christ
videos.
because of
I
you.
have one video, over 4 million, 1 million.
Over 1 million people?
Yeah.
viewing.
You've converted.
Yeah, views.
So
No,
because
No,
of
you. I haven't
over 1
converted
million
anybody
people
because
have
I'm
come
not
to Christ?
Jesus, and I'm not yelling at people either to do it.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure I got this right.
TTS is on
According
calls.
to you, over 1 million people have come to Christ because of you.
That's not what I
Because of your
said. That's
words.
not what I
Because-
said.
well, because
So
your
you-
words reached them.
No, that's not what I said. You made that up. I said 1 million people have viewed just this video, 4 million on this video. I have
Yeah.
a reach, and it helps people, but it plants a seed because I'm not Jesus, and I don't tell people to follow me, and I'm not saving anybody, and neither are you.
I didn't say I was. I'm saying that
You're saying
people
you
reached
converted
out who said
people.
that they've heard my words. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm not sure.
I assume that you're using the word and your words to reach people.
Yes?
Okay, great. So then if they hear your words and they would not have ordinarily have heard anybody else's words and your words are convincing to them and they would probably notify you or let you know?
They have?
Okay, great. How many of them?
I wasn't counting, but I was scrolling and she had a lot of DMs, I'm not even gonna lie, about people saying thank you for your message, you've changed my life, et
All
cetera,
over
et
the
cetera.
world.
All over the world, millions and millions, right? Hundreds of or thousands and thousands or tens of thousands?
I mean, does it matter who did more?
How many? I'm just wondering. How many do you think?
I mean, over time, I don't know. How many do you
Great.
have? So,
Well, so here's the difference, right? I would never, ever, ever in a million years ever tell anybody that information. How many people have been converted because of me? How many people send me those DMs? How many people are asking me?
No one has been converted
Stop,
because of me.
Let me finish. Because this is just a bunch of virtue signaling. It's a bunch of virtue signaling bullshit, and I don't fucking care if you don't like my tone. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
well, for anyone watching, I would just hope you know that, if you love God, Christians don't act like that, and they
Nobody
just don't.
cares what heretics have to say. You're
It's
a
not
heretic. Nobody
heretics.
cares. What denomination are you in?
I'm non-denominational.
Which heresy denomination are you from?
You just like to hear yourself talk, and you just say different
Which
things.
heresy denomination are you from?
I'm
What
not
is
in
it?
a denomination.
Bueno, al final la termina diciendo que es una información que no le interesa compartir porque está como señalizando que es virtuosa, como para jactarse de cuánta gente llega a sus cuentas y esas cosas. Bueno, vamos a ver este último. Después cualquier cosa, si quieren más, me piden.
So you said that we're good at debate techniques, aka manipulation techniques.
Oh, yeah. A lot of debate is just a form of manipulation. Like, it's not about winning the debate. It's about controlling the conversation. Whoever's in control, there's a lot of people that aren't used to debate and those tactics.
I can agree with that.
So they're quiet and they get confused easily, and they are more agreeable in those situations. And it doesn't really, it's not constructive to actually coming to solutions in society. It's more like who's the winner, who's the loser. And it just kind of, when you say that there's birth rate problems and
I don't really
hatred,
talk about that,
well, he does.
Okay.
It's kind of not constructive.
Wait, hatred, sorry, finish the hatred of?
Both, there's more hatred on both sides of the sexes, comments, and people, if you want a society to work, we should come to solutions instead of having
See, I loathe this type of ideology. Let me explain. I have more respect for the Marxist feminist over there next to you, and here's actually.
Básicamente lo que le está diciendo la chica es que a veces se preocupan demasiado por ganar el debate o manejar la conversación cuando a veces hay gente que no está preparada para eso. Y bueno, le está diciendo que odia esa ideología, le responde. Y que tiene más respeto por la marxista feminista que está a su derecha. Y ahora va a explicar por qué.
What? Yeah, okay.
Because she picks a side. And here's the thing, right? It's like.
Bueno, porque elige un lado. O sea, por lo menos ella dice, bueno, soy marxista y soy feminista y me la banco. Y ella es como que dice, estoy en el medio.
But
Hang on, I'll explain.
Okay.
Right? So if you're a knight on a battlefield and you're going out to battle, right? And in modernity, the battle is the info war. And debate
what? Sorry,
is the
info war?
information war.
Okay.
That is the battle in modernity. And
Está haciendo una analogía de que si sos un guerrero y vas a pelear, en la modernidad la batalla sería la guerra de la información.
the tool that we have, one of the primary weapons we have, is debate and discourse.
Y una de las herramientas primarias que hay es el debate y el discurso.
They're going to be good at it. They're going to be bad at it. I agree with that portion of it, right?
Yeah, you're a good
But
master debater.
the worst part is when people refuse to pick a side of it.
Oh, I mean,
Hang on.
Cool.
Hang on, almost done.
Y que lo peor es negarse a elegir un lado.
They refuse to pick a side of it, right? At least I know her side. And at least she knows my side. So at least when we go to the battlefield, right, and we're duking it out, we understand what the hell it is we're fighting for. You, like the position that you have of the perceived neutrality, right?
I'm not that neutral.
Yeah,
first of
so
all.
that's the thing, right? Is that I don't think you're neutral. I think, though, that you're trying to frame this as though you're neutral.
I'm not neutral.
I'm not a Democrat. I'm not blaming you for this.
I'm here for a solution. I'm libertarian. I'm here for a solution, not just fighting against each other and making us hate each other.
How are you going to have a solution with people who disagree with libertarianism? The Marxist feminist does, and I do.
I don't
what do you want?
I want a solution to the problem instead of fighting against each other all the time.
Does it bother you that he's in?
Ella se está poniendo como que es neutral y en realidad no lo es. Entonces como que no se sabe de qué lado está y cómo vas a lograr que tu postura gane si te rehusas a tomar tu postura y debatir.
Independent? Just curious.
What's that?
I'm more
Does it bother you
independent.
that he's independent since he hasn't picked his side?
That was like obviously me joking. I don't know if you picked that up or not, but that's why he was laughing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like,
That's why I'm here.
that was like obviously me joking. But anyway, that
Why I'm here is like we're all repulsed from each other, and what your show is doing is making us more repulsed from each other. What is it actually doing to help society?
Sure. Well, I'll answer that in a couple of ways. So,
Okay.
but before I do, don't want to quite let you get away with this. So you said we're good at debate techniques, aka manipulation techniques.
I explained that. Why
Well,
I say it's manipulation.
Yeah, give me a precise example of like a scenario in which either tonight or like a previous show I've hold on, let me
Not
finish.
you, it's him.
Stop.
Okay.
Let me
always
finish.
me.
Yeah, sorry,
Let me get my words out.
Sorry.
Can you present either tonight or previous episode a manipulation technique I have employed? Go ahead.
Oh, it's not you. It's him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have that many problems with you. You're nice.
Oh.
I never said I had a
Okay,
problem
well, I'll
with
come
you.
back to that and you guys can have that conversation then. I'll get through.
It's not you.
But you have an issue with the show, so I'll address that one. You said that, let's see here. You wrote, well, I'll come through a couple things. You said that that we bring on young women with no education to debate on things they know nothing about.
Yeah, like OnlyFans girls and stuff.
Yeah, well, so let me...
Very small percentage.
So let me...
OnlyFans girls?
Hold on. So, I'd like to address the multiple false claims here. When you say young woman, give me an age.
Like early 20s.
I'm
37, so I would call that like young.
So what do you think is like the appropriate age where you're allowed to have like a conversation with somebody?
Oh, you can have a conversation any age. I'm just saying if you mostly get people who are not educated and like get their views off of TikTok, then you're not going to get a realistic...
Hang on. I just want to point something out.
Yeah.
How old are you?
23.
And what's your education level?
Bachelor's.
Anything else?
No, I'm talking about social media influence.
I don't know. I don't get it. No, wait. I really don't get it.
Blake.
23 years old.
You're
bachelor's
41.
degree. I have no bachelor's degree.
I mean, education in real world.
I don't have any bachelor's degree.
I'm not talking about like going to college. I'm talking about just real world experience.
Yeah. So these people can vote.
Yeah, maybe I
they
don't
can
agree.
Vote.
I think we should raise that. I think we should raise the age of alcohol. 25.
So look, I'll just address the multiple false claims.
Yeah.
You said that we bring on young...
Their opinions.
Okay. You said that we bring on young women with no education. I'll just explore the young woman part. So we keep statistics on our guests. The average age of the guests on our show are 26.
Cool. That's good. I just mean education on...
We're not just bringing in
What's the oldest?
Oh, older than me. We've had on women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Are you talking about mean or like...
Consistently.
Or average?
Usually there's panels with... Most panels are pretty mixed, where you have an older and younger demographic. So
I was just curious.
Even right now we do. So I'm closer in age to you two.
I don't want y'all to take what I say
right?
and use it like I mean... What I do mean is that people in the younger generation are influenced by social media and they don't really have that much real life experience. And that makes it an issue that with fake media, it goes on both sides. I mean, fake news, it goes on both sides and people don't really know what's actually going on.
So wait, what you're saying is that young people tie in to social media in order to inform their worldview, and we're on social media assisting in informing their worldview. Why would this be a problem?
I mean, all of it's delusional. Like I said, both sides, Democrat and Republican, it's become a huge issue. But young people are more susceptible to...
Democrats are not delusional, and Republicans are not delusional.
There are delusion in a lot of it because of fake news and all of that.
And there's creators who hold delusions and things like this, right? You have opposition ideologies, which people do come to through reasoned discourse in their own in-group, and they're not always unreasonable ideologies.
It is true.
It is true that
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people are heavily influenced.
Bueno, se está quejando de que tienen debates con gente joven que informan sus ideas desde TikTok, redes sociales. Y él está diciendo, bueno, pero nosotros también estamos en una red social, que es YouTube. Y además, estas personas pueden votar, o sea, ¿por qué no podrían tener una conversación?
They do need to be combated, from my view, right? And from her view. Like, let's take Kinsey, for instance. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to combat ideologies which she considers to be counterproductive to the society she wants to see. Same thing with me. Trying to combat ideologies which are counterproductive to the society that I want to see. If the venue that we do this in is social media, you're saying that that's where young people go. Right?
Yeah.
Why in the world is that not exactly where we would be in order to produce the ideology you want to see for the world?
Because it's always left or right. When you view one side, you only view that side and you don't view the other side. And then,
if only there was a show that had conservative Christians and Marxist feminists debating.
Listen, I'm not.
O sea, por un lado dice que es todo muy tirado para la derecha o para la izquierda y que le responde diciendo que en estos programas son gente de la izquierda con gente de la derecha debatiendo todo el tiempo.
Where could we find a show like that?
I'm not finished.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not finished. See, like I completely lost what I was saying because you interrupted me. So what was the last thing that we said?
You were saying that essentially you don't present the other side. And so I was just saying.
I don't think there should be two sides.
Okay.
Okay, there shouldn't be two sides. First of all, I don't believe in a two-party system, and that's where my opinion comes from, is I don't think there should be one's right, one's wrong.
So I'd like to bring it back to the actual criticism, which is that you bring on young women with no education. So I've already provided statistics that we keep pretty thoroughly.
Yeah.
The average age of our guests
I would
is 26.
say only fangirls aren't
You just
really
criticized
educated.
him for interrupting you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've asked you to let me finish. It's okay. Just let me finish.
Yeah.
All right. I tend to be fairly quick. So
I'm sorry.
You said that we bring on young women with no education, whether they're older or young. We do bring women on with education. There are women here who are educated. We've had on PhDs. We have on a PhD, or I guess doctorate. I don't know if it's still called a PhD in nursing, or is it just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
In any case, we've brought on women who have bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, PhDs. We've also bring on women who've dropped out of college. Here's the thing though, just like me, because I don't have some advanced degree in sociology or politics or philosophy or any of this stuff. I'm a college dropout.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would actually, can you actually state what would be wrong with me as a college dropout talking to somebody else who's a college dropout? What would actually be wrong with that?
Oh, I'm not talking about that. When I say uneducated, I mean people with no life experience.
Everybody has life experience.
If you're talking to only fangirls who show their boobs online, have never had a job, and don't know anything about politics, then I would call them uneducated.
Your assumption is that OnlyFans girls are 21?
18 to 50. I'm not saying it's just an age thing.
Listen,
the majority of the girls on here that are on this side of the table are not the conservative side of the table.
Not a single girl.
No girl here does OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
That girl.
No, that's great.
Doesn't have OnlyFans.
I just mean the majority. When you have these,
it's not the majority. It's 15%.
Here, tell me. Oh,
50%
I was going to say,
what?
guess how many of my guests do OnlyFans?
Well, you said 15%. That's good.
Now
that's more than the average population.
Well, hang on.
Of OnlyFans.
We're looking at the potential that in the next 10 years, 1 in 10 Zoomer women do OnlyFans.
That sucks. It shouldn't be like that.
15% in that demographic. It is a slight overrepresentation.